Alright, and I'm continuing my penance for having lost the original recording of this episode. Or of this stage. Let's try to make good time. And all of you. Okay. This is one of those stages where this is one of those areas where it's a good idea to start, I think, with Artie's mission. Okay. Oh, okay. Camera had its own ideas of what to do there. Great. Thank you. Alright, so it's just the back buildings we need to get. Come on. Oh, billboard, jeez. Some of those are just barely out of sight. Just a little too high to easily see. There's a billboard in just the next area after this one, which I definitely missed the first time I went through this stage. I saw it at one point, but didn't manage to get it before I forgot about it. And I had to comb the entire stage for it afterwards. Nope, there. He's right here, I guess. Yeah, so you do all the high buildings and you do the low buildings in a separate stage, in a separate mission. Game has a very specific idea for what this place should look like. But that does mean that it's fine if you paint some of the tall buildings purple in the process of this, but yeah. Do I hear an engine again? There's not a tank here. Yeah, I hear a tank. I hear an engine as if there was a tank here. Why that is. The zip just wants you to climb up, I think. Oh. Yeah, why not? We have to go up there at some point anyways. You kind of have two ways you can go, if I understand correctly here. You can take the low path or the high path, and zip here shows you the high path. Yeah, so now we're up here, but being down low is also fine. But what happened here was, consequently, I did not get this here. That was the billboard I missed last time. I'll head back up in a second. There's stuff to do down here. Oh, wait, is this the first time we see a cannon? I didn't mean to mention that before we were introduced to it last episode. Whoops. Again, it's easy to forget which stuff is introduced in which level, especially with how long the levels are. It feels to me like forever ago that we actually first encountered these things. This might be that you also get to paint the trash and whatnot you find in this game. Anyhow, let's try to do everything here. Can you just make your way up to the top path from here? You can, actually. Huh. You probably noticed at this point I also am actually using the B button a lot on my platforming. And I'll do Art's mission in a second. No gradients being freed by this spot, I guess. That's fine. Okay. What do you want? I know that. Yeah, just specific colors need to make each building. Do I have any yellows anywhere? All the way over there. Okay. Yeah. You have so much momentum in this game, it's actually very, very useful to be able to just stop on a dime the way the B-button lets you do. Just maintaining control of yourself and not having momentum carry you when you don't want it to is quite useful. There's the yellow bird. Okay. There you go. Very quick, easy missions here. Okay, and what do you want here, Artie? Other colors. Amazing. What will she think of next? Okay, this one does something funny where, yeah, you start as red and then you kind of have to turn purple as you jump there. And then turn blue. And I'll drop back down to get the yellow building in a second. There we go. Is there anything I'm missing up here? I don't think so. Looks like I got everything over here. It's not really a manhole. Just a little, like, vacuum hole. See? Kinda, you get drawn to it. Also, fun fact, you can press B whenever you want, even during the cannon animation, during when you're getting shot out of the cannon. Hey. Yeah, you can press B whenever you want, basically, at any time in the game, to cancel your... There we go. All your speed laterally. And this I think you can use just to go back, right? Yeah. So can I not... Hold on, though. So what stops me from, like... Oh my god, game. You can't do stuff like that! That has to be so exploitable. What stops you from, like... Oh, is there a wall there? Allow me this. If you'll please. Can I just not jump over? Yeah, there's actually a wall there. Okay, you can't just jump over these walls. You can probably skip them some way or another still. But it's not trivial to. Oh yeah, there's actually a whole second tank here. I don't think any more tanks appear after you destroy that one. But yeah, I kind of remember that there was more than just the one tank you've already taken out in this stage. One thing worth seeing here, which I'll probably see, is when you attack tanks, you actually don't need 100 paint points to attack a tank in reality. You can still damage them if you don't have full... You can still attack them even if you don't have full paint. It's just that if you do... Well, they actually do wait, no, they don't respawn. So you just keep hearing the engine even though it's not there. Strange. But, so you will damage them. Like, if you have 50 paint points and you attack a tank, you will lose all your paint points, but you will actually deal 50 damage to them. So you can do it in multiple hits if you want. It's just that, you know, it's not very safe to. From the standpoint of, it leaving you vulnerable, of course, and the tank still existing after you attacked it. So you're attacking it away, leaves yourself immediately vulnerable to being killed. Maybe it's the blimp that I'm hearing all the time here. Alright, good deal through the stage here, but not all the way still. I love every now and then they just dare you with little platforms like that, just off in the ink and whatnot. Okay, we're missing some stuff right here. Like, look at all these trees. That's a lot of trees going to get. See, those count as trees for tree completion. So you actually do have to hit the wall, the rock to hit those. All right, what do you want, Artie? Purple over here. What else do we need purple for? I need some... Well, no, I should pick up the... Nope. I was about to say I should pick up the time bonus, but no, the time bonus didn't appear. And... Great. Sometimes just by moving... Yeah, see, if you move sideways over and over, you can frequently that way climb up a corner. It's pretty annoying that you have to do it to begin with, honestly, but it does work somewhat regularly. Oh, okay. Game, just give me the time bonus immediately. Don't let me pick it up like that. Anyways, where are the gradients? I do wish that stopping like this was more like a ground pound type of attack. So it just felt like it had a bit more utility to it than just being, oh hey, you can just stop. Purpose of nothing. What else? I know Zip. I will. Okay, but is there anything else we need to do in this area first? All that seems colored, kind of, except, hold on. There you go. I think we're otherwise good here. Let me get everything over here. Nothing else on this dock. Got your fun riding vehicles animation for Blob here. I don't think we need to worry about painting that building yet. They're gonna hit that now so that they go through. Are they gonna? Also, can I not just jump to that from here? I feel like I could. Well, I'll just wait on that, I guess. Hey, look, those little enemies. The paint pots that don't have paint in them. It's easy to forget about those guys. It's also kind of hard to see them. Yeah, we'll get this jail in a second. It's button again, so it actually go around. Thank you. No, it didn't work right the first time. Yeah, I'm actually brown, turning the rock brown. That's kind of satisfying. Yeah, you can go back around the other way. I don't know if those boats, for instance, count as a building to paint. I don't know if you do there. No, that route does not appear to count. Or a piece thing I can paint at all, rather. Anyways, Prof, I know that you want me to paint this thing. There are no more leech pots, thank you. can only imagine if you're doing a speedrun, it'd be quite a time trying to shake as quickly as possible to do those. Yeah, so this island over here was actually optional, I believe, and now Zip's gonna tell us, hey, what if you went up and took that... What if you went up and took that cannon? I mean, you do not really keep momentum from the stuff you're writing in this game. Also, I actually did miss these things. I guess this is brown now. Nice to get to hear the brown noises, which doesn't happen very often for us. Ooh, hello. Ah! Let's got all the billboards this time. Oh yeah, I guess you have to do this to activate the cannon, maybe? Do you? This part's kind of annoying right here, because you can... It's strictly speaking possible to... Oh, yeah. It's strictly speaking possible to get up here without actually deactivating the hot plates, but then you have to go over the hot plates specifically to activate the, to pick up the flares. Like, it's not just enough to get to the end of the stage. Or end of, it's not enough to get to your destination for these, different missions for Zip. And here we are. I don't know if you have to paint this thing from here, but I'll just do it now. Yeah, with Zip, it's not enough to just reach the end. You actually have to grab all the flares, which is quite annoying. And frequently makes no sense in universe that you're forced to do that. I don't know if I can, I'm not clear on whether I can... Why couldn't I jump off of that? Jeez. Wall jumps are really annoying in that it's inconsistent how far you jump and so on, but it's also really inconsistent whether you manage to jump at all. It bites me so frequently. Yeah, I could have perhaps gotten these from somewhere else, I just wanted to be sure. But every now and then the game will actually force you to do something like this, where you drop off of a wall jump or a Z spot. These things push you with a lot of force if they hit you, so you actually do have to avoid them. Okay. That turned blue when I painted it for some reason. Very good. Is that everything we need to do over here? We need to go down from here, actually. Pick up the style. And this is the last portion of this stage. But it'll take a minute. There's quite a high density of stuff to do here. Okay, but first we need to drop down. Painting them and also destroying them. I always love doing that. Painting them but also throwing them right into the ink. Okay. Now then. No, painting these things is annoying. I don't know if you actually have to. I suspect you do. It's a lot of nothing to do, so... Hold on. Very awkward platforming there. Actually, I think I need to paint all these things right here anyways for art in a minute, so I'm not gonna bother with that right now. She's gonna ask me to do it right now, I think. Yep. Pipes blue. And go back to the yellow. Pumps will be green. Ah! Yellow, come back. I don't know what happens if you grab another mission while one's already active, to be honest. I never really tried. Did I miss one? How'd that happen? I guess because I actually picked the blue. This is for going up top. We don't want to do that right now. There's one right here, right? Yeah, this area's a bit of a pain for getting some of these really awkwardly placed objects. Look. Really hard not to overshoot some of these. Again, liberal use of the B button is quite wise in this game. Okay, may as well do whatever Zip's telling us to do. This is one of those missions that's really dumb if you've already explored the area, because he just says, hey, I've got something to show you, go somewhere. And it's really just... Wow, really good vantage point, dude. it's just hopping up a couple platforms. Yeah, wait until you see what he tells you to do for the next mission. These lines were going crazy around me. You've seen everything we needed to see. Go back! Thanks, Zip. This will do some of this stuff while I'm here. Actually, I think... Well, look, actually, I don't really have time for that. Hold on. Again, it's just... Move around a little bit. Just go from point A to point B in this stage. It's all they're telling you to do. That already has some stuff too. You need to make them green specifically. Yes. Do I guess I don't want to stay over here. I guess just need to go back. I'm not sure how much of this place gets painted automatically when you do other stuff. Elsewhere in the stage. Like, there are still some rocks off on the outside that I haven't painted. Some of those might get painted automatically for you, though, when you do monument stuff later on. It's hard to be certain. Okay, I think we've got everything around here. It's hard to be certain. I will want to paint stuff up here. There's not a lot to paint on this little obstacle course, though, in reality. Yeah, we're probably fine to take the mission first. Also, apologies if I go through these a bit quickly. I am reading them, it's just I'm reading them and then going through them immediately afterwards. reading them and progressing through them as quickly as I read them. I kind of like with those pistons there. This one can be a pain. Very last one. A little mean. And there we go. And the other ones. Fun thing with these is, strictly speaking, you're supposed to press a button to raise a platform for these. And then you see you get dropped into the water if you do that. But, there actually are platforms here. The idea is that you raise the platforms first. Imagine there'll be another ambush right here, right? Maybe not. Oh. Not there? Whatever. No complaints for me. They give you a lot of time for this one, it's a little crazy. Oh, the landmarks I call them, not monuments. Oh, the landmarks, all the challenges. And all the buildings in general, apparently. Kinda curious what I missed. I don't know if I really want to go back to the stage to see what I missed. Because it's gonna be something minor. And I feel like those things are probably all connected. I just don't really especially want to come back up here after the fact. But just for the sake of being thorough, I guess. Look at this one last thing that we're missing, apparently. How do you usually get back from here again? I don't think you have to, like, jump over this thing or whatever. I wonder if there's a Z jump from here? Helps you get back from here? Yeah, you can jump back from here, is what it does. A little obscure, but also it's a good spot to get the blimp. Looks like it's in this little town area here that I missed something. So I can just take the cannon. Saying the thing I missed isn't like right here. Seems not. Okay, so what did I miss here? I just missed that wall, apparently. And then something else somewhere else. Oh, well, I don't really need to do that from here. Hold on. Nah, it's a little hard to tell precisely where the thing missing is. If there's a radian there, if there are radians there in general, it's probably a case of me having missed something in the earlier town area. Yeah, out there, not in the yeah, all the way back there, not in the dam. What did I miss? This is a little lamppost here, which is not something that counts towards completion, I'm certain, but all the way back here. All the way at the beginning of the stage, apparently. The whole building just right there. Look at that. Unless that's in all the buildings. Another one even earlier in the stage? What happened? Oh, okay, I missed something here that I didn't even notice. I guess it was the pipes or something? Anyways. Alright, so I'll finish up here. And then we'll have another episode, I guess, just to go through this. And pardon me for going through this stage a second time in a row. Next episode is what's going to happen. No, next time we're going to go through the other smaller stages in this area that come after the dam. Or the little mini missions you unlock after each stage, each major big stage. And then after that, we'll do a speed run of this same stage, which will be more of this. From my perspective, I'll be playing through the stage the third time, but it should be a pretty quick one. And again, I find this game most fun when you're actually going for a good time, so I think it ought to be enjoyable, regardless. Also, it's really tempting to press B all the time just to fall more quickly, because a lot of the time this game, it just takes so long to fall sometimes. Like, you'll try to jump up some stairs, but it takes so long to fall at each jump you make. Be a little obnoxious. Did you get points to those Did you get points to those jumps? No, I think that those points I got were just for doing the for painting something again. Anyways. Alright, I'll be going this time. I think the dam is probably the most satisfying thing to color so far, because it's a really big thing that you're coloring here. Okay, both times I did not have to worry about... Ooh, I completely ignored the last piston there. Didn't have to worry about the pistons during the wall jump section, which are a bit tough. Also, look at these massive fish! Are we apparently somehow colored as well? Like, is that kind of concerning? Where are these things coming from? Oh, I missed a tree. I guess I missed a wall I could have painted. Like some rocks. Or I just missed a tree outright. Fortunately, I'm not gonna worry about that. We're already over time and so on. Got a better time than last time. By a good margin, I think. But yeah, I already have the tree over here, so... I don't think it's going to be enlightening for you guys to see. So. Alright, as I was saying, next time we will do the rest of Chroma Dam and do the speedrun. See you then.